So today, I thought I'd talk about how are you showing up? That's right. How are you showing up? Are you showing up as confident? Are you showing up as loving? Are you showing up as determined? Are you showing up as open? Or are you waiting for the day to unfold and you just react to whatever's happening? Do you see yourself as a victim to outside occurrences? So your emotions, you don't set your emotions, you wait for things to happen and you emotionally respond. You see, most humans believe that their outside determines how they experience life. But the truth is, life is an inside job. People think that when I have this great job, I'll be happy. People think when I find my perfect partner, I'll feel complete and whole. People think when I get that new car, I'll feel better. You've been there. Is that how it is? No. It's the energy that you take into it. It's what do you have on the inside that you're bringing into the job? What are you bringing into a relationship? What is your heart's focus that's bringing to a situation and that creates? This is the magic secret that you're looking for, that everyone's looking for. The realization that you don't have to wait for an outside event, an outside person, an outside being to have the life you want, but rather turn inward. And the power to create the new experience, it's within you. And all you have to do is realize it and begin to use it. Your body and your experience follow your mind. Contemplate that. Your body follows your mind. If you love your body, if you keep your body stress-free, if you eat healthy, if you move, if you believe that that's what a healthy body is, guess what? It becomes that. Are your thoughts and your heart coherent? Are they focusing on growth? Are they going in the same direction? Or are your thoughts all over the place? Are you neglecting your heart? Are you repressing your emotions? Then you're going to have a chaotic life, and what's that going to do to your body? Your body's going to be reacting to the chaos. Same thing with your experience. Are you fighting life? Realize you can't fight life. Life is going to happen no matter what you do. The question is, how are you looking at it? Yesterday, I had a hugely busy day. My day was planned from 5 in the morning till 8 at night. But then, in the midst of me trying to do my morning meditation at 7, my camera would not connect to the software. And so I had to pivot. And I had to just use the screen, let it be blank without my picture on it. Frustrating, I know, but I had to accept what is and do the meditation. Then at 7 minutes after I finished the meditation, I'm doing a talk. I couldn't do the talk, the camera wouldn't work. So I was there reinstalling software, uninstalling this, reconnecting this. I was 30 minutes late. I accepted what is and I kept moving forward. I did the talk. 30 minutes late. Then I had to drive for an hour to go cross town to do a session with some young teens. But all of a sudden, things weren't working out that way. I forgot my phone, had to go back in the house. I went to get on the road. I got on the road. There was a detour because they were repaving the road. I had to go a couple miles out of my way. Then as I'm driving, I ran into 4 situations where the road just stopped. I didn't fret. I accepted what is, because I knew that my physical reaction, my emotional reaction was determined on where I put my mind. I got there 10 minutes late. So what? The question that became very obvious, I did not go in with an upset mind. I went in that I accepted what was And I was able to be present with these beautiful teenagers, giving them a message of how to better self-love, a message about how to find your purpose. But if I'd fretted all the things that happened, it wouldn't have happened. My experience followed my mind. And what I've learned is I, and only I, am the master of my mind. One of the things that's really important about following your mind is, are you curious? Or are you trying to hold on to only what you know? You know, life is about growth. It's about expansion. It's about how to deal with new situations in ways that promote a greater sense of love, a greater sense of abundance, a greater sense of connection. But in order to do that, you have to be curious. If you're not curious, you'll never see a new possibility. If you don't see a new possibility, you feel that you're imprisoned. You feel that you have no options. Curiosity is the greatest trait, because it opens us up to imagination. And all creativity starts when we begin to imagine something different, something new. Once your curiosity takes over, then the question is, do you believe in possibility? Yeah, do you believe in possibility? If you believe in possibility, you will eliminate these words. The words are, I need, I want, I can't, I hope, I'm trying, I wish. All of those words tell the universe you don't believe. All of those words indicate a consciousness of lack. When you can eliminate those words and say, I don't need to drive across town to work with those teens. I choose to work with those teens and drive across town. I don't feel the need. I'm trying. I am moving in the direction of greater abundance. I'm moving toward greater health. There's no trying. I am. I hope. Are you going to be hoping all the time? If you're hoping all the time, nothing happens. I am statements are statements as if it's already done. I am abundant now. I am healthy now. I have everything I need, and whatever else I desire, I create in my life experience. Your words have power. And it's interesting that when you show up, the type of words you use will radiate an energy out. People will be attracted to you or not, but the people that are attracted to you are those that are moving forward. Those are the ones you're going to want to be with. I want you to realize there is always a higher level. There is always more to be experienced. This is an infinite universe. To think that you're at the top is silly. I'm in my 52nd year of marriage, and every day my relationship with my wife gets better. Because I become more expansive. My wife becomes more expansive. We're able to experience new things we couldn't have experienced a year ago, a week ago. And when you're doing that, there's no boredom. You're only bored if you're not growing. You're only bored if you're not expanding. Realize that. Boredom is a sign to grow, a sign to expand. I just recently attended a 4-day advanced retreat with Dr. Joe Dispenza. And one of the things he said was, this is not the time to get used to being you. I want you to contemplate that. If you're getting used to being you, it means you're stuck. It means you don't want to go forward. Ask yourself the question, are you getting used to being you? Are you comfortable being you? You always want a bit of discomfort. Why? Because you can't go into the unknown if you're comfortable. The unknown, you have no clue of what that is. But yet that's where all the growth comes from. That's where all the excitement is, in the unknown. I would say to you, accept that change is inevitable, and every moment is an opportunity to grow, to change, and to become more. Maybe you can be comfortable knowing that change is always happening. I think that's a comfort that's you could be good with. I'm comfortable to know that my life is going to change in every moment. So I'm going to be prepared to change in every moment. I'm going to see how can I be guided from my internal wisdom flowing through my heart to take the actions that allow me to be a greater and greater and greater expression of love, to be a part of this humanity, to be a light of this humanity, to have great relationships and share my love with others. It's not time for you to get comfortable and being used to being you, because you are infinite. You are not stagnant. You are not finite. That's the illusion we bought into. It's time to realize, embrace this idea that the universe, God, infinite wisdom, spirit, only gives you what you believe you're worthy of. If you don't believe you're worthy of something, it will not come to you. Your job is to accept yourself as you are and create a sense of worthiness, knowing you were created out of the oneness, out of the wholeness, out of the allness of life. And because you're created out of it, you're one with it. Ergo, everything that's out there is available for you when you determine your self-worth. Every day I work at becoming more self-worthy about things in my life. And when I do that, my life expands, grows, and becomes more. In all the counseling I do with all the people over all the years I've been doing ministry, it all comes down to a lack of self-worth is why people are not demonstrating the life that they want. And so your life should be dedicated to discovering who you are and know that you're worthy of whatever you can imagine and then whatever you can believe. You see, you are the master of your life experience. And there's no better time to own it than now, because now is the only time that exists. In order for you to change your life, you must change. It's law. The law that we live in, that's everywhere present, gives us who we are. If we're not changing, we're going to be miserable. One of the things that I use when I do a memorial service is this. When the body and the mind are no longer serving the soul to grow, to advance, the soul releases the body and mind so it can go on with its journey. Think about that. Are you juiced? Do you have a purpose of growth? Are you sharing that growth with others? If you do, you'll be healthy in mind and body. You'll have an abundant nature, and the universe will give you everything that you desire. But remember, in order for things to change, you must change. And you can't fight the law. The law always wins.